Okay, slight warning that if you get seasick, this might not be the video for you. If you cannot tell, am I swing. If you've been on my Facebook or Instagram, you know that this has been a much needed thing for me. I've needed this. This has really helped my mental health. I started doing it a couple weeks ago, and what I do is I come down here to the park when it's still nice and cool outside, or as cool as it's going to get here in Texas. And I sit and I swing, and there's no kids around, and it's just me. And if I see like a parent and a kid coming down here to use the playground, I just leave. Not that I'm doing anything wrong. It's just that this playground is for the kids. It's not Nirvana's playground, though it should be, but it's not. Yeah, but if anybody's coming down here to use the playground, I just pop off and leave. I sit here and listen to musicals, and I swing for a little while. It hurts my hip, just because of the way the swing sits, exactly on my hip. So it hurts my hip, so I can't be out here too long. But I thought while I was out here swinging, I would just talk to you all and see how you are. I'm doing fine. I've been doing a lot of diamond painting. I'm just going to sit here and chill for a minute. I've just been doing a lot of diamond painting lately. Right now I'm doing a sugar skull piece for my best friend Janet. I will be seeing her in July. I'm very nervous. Most of you know that I have not done much since COVID started. I'm very scared of COVID. I do not want COVID. Oh, it's somebody with their dog. Dogs, I don't want COVID. So just pretty much, I'm going to wait till they pass me. But I'll sit here and kind of yammer at you. They have pretty dogs. They have big dogs. Wish I could show you guys. Really beautiful dogs. They were turned around, so I didn't mind filming them. Had they been like facing me, I wouldn't have filmed them because I don't want anybody to see somebody else's kid. I was mainly just wanting to show you guys the dogs. I just woke up, so that's why my nose is all kind of, and my voice isn't as great. I did have water before I left the house. I do not bring my big ass jug with me. Like, there's no place to actually put it. And so I just leave it at the house. The house is only maybe 500 or 600 feet away. It's not very far at all. There's somebody else's dog not having a good time. I just fed Yuki and Saki. Just put them back in bed with their mama. It is my 12th year anniversary with Evelyn today. We have been married for 12 years. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Things that I have done in the last week. I actually went out to lunch. I went out to lunch in a restaurant. Inside a restaurant. That was a big deal. That was a big Nirvana deal. A busy restaurant, not just like a, mom and pop place that doesn't have more than like 5 or 6 people in it. No, I went into a big, busy restaurant here in San Antonio called I Declare. Like, I Declare. It's spelled Ida and then Claire, but it's I Declare. And I had the chicken and waffles, and the chicken was fantastic. Waffles, It tastes like they make a whole bunch of waffles at once and they just slap it on your plate. So they were cold and kind of stale and not no bueno. But the chicken was really good. And then I got Evelyn the Nashville chicken, which was absolutely delicious. I had a bite, and but the only thing is with her, she gets acid reflux, and I didn't really think about it. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't think about it. So I got her that, and that gave her really bad reflux because of all the oil. If you don't know what Nashville hot chicken is, technically, it is a cayenne and herb oil that they make, and then after they fried their chicken, they just dip the chicken in it, and then it makes it all hot without ruining the crisp. So it was a lot of cayenne pepper, and then they give you like pickled onions and pickles, and this one had a big piece of Texas toast that soaked up all the oil, Earl oil, whichever one you'd like to say, from depending on where you are. Earl oil, 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 oil. Um, but it soaked up the oil, and but it was super tasty. So if you haven't tried Nashville hot chicken, like I'd give it a try if you like spicy food. They do have like mild and hot and extra hot, whatever. But they only had one here, and I mean it wasn't. She likes hot food. I don't know why I'm rambling on about her damn chicken. Sorry. I literally just woke up maybe like 30 minutes ago. Um, So I'm just relaxing. This is a way for me to relax. Evelyn and I have decided that we're going to get me a hammock to put in the house, so I don't have to come out here and be in the sun and bother with anybody, or just it's easier for me to have access to a swing as often as possible because it makes me feel so good than it is for me to have to come all the way out here. Because Texas is only going to get hotter. Like I said, it's probably already close to 80 degrees, and it's maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm just so sorry. I can't reach my mouth. Um, should have drank more water. I've been drinking a lot of water. Tons and tons and tons of water. Like, I haven't drank this much water in months and months and months and months and months. So I've been drinking a ton of water. I've been using the Arizona half and half water enhancer. It's been delightful. So I want to thank Miss Leah for that. I love you, girl. Like I said, I was going to go visit Janet. I'm very nervous about getting on a plane, not only because I've gained weight, but mostly just because I'm scared of getting COVID, which means that I'm going to have to double mask for like 7 hours, and make sure that if I touch anything, I wipe myself down immediately. Because now we have something called monkeypox, which I'm not interested in getting either. Thank you kindly. No, I didn't like the chicken pox. I sure don't want nothing called monkeypox. And we'll have camel pox and rabbit pox and fucking alpaca pox. I'm not, Jesus. Um, just, so apparently this is horrible, and I don't want it. So I'm nervous. July is also very, very hot in Virginia and Florida. And Florida is where I'm going. We're going to go to Disney twice, which is why I'm trying to lose some weight. We're going to go to Hollywood Studios. We're going to make lightsabers. I will try to film that. I don't know if they allow it, but I will try to film that. We'll see, because like it's going to be me and Janet, my mom, and all three of us need to make one because Janet's husband wants one. So I don't know if I'll have the wherewithal to actually be able to do it. And like I said, I only have my phone. I don't have a GoPro. So it's not like I could just strap it to my chest and, be able to show everybody everything. I can't do that. Because if I did, I'd show you all the rides that I rode and all kinds of fun shit. just walking around the park. For those of you that have never been, I show you all the food. We are bringing a ridiculous amount of keto and bariatric snacks. Just because Janet did have the gastric sleeve, she is a lot more disciplined than I am. By a lot, I mean 100% more disciplined than I am. And with her, I am very comfortable with just eating the way that she does. And then I tempt her with the bad stuff at like dinner. We're gonna go and we're gonna go have some fun. I'm very excited. We're gonna go down there for a week. I will be gone for 2 weeks exactly, so I'm gonna be spending a week at her house and kind of traveling in between, and then spending a week at my mom's house. So I get to spend time with her. I get to see my beautiful brother and his beautiful children. I'm just super excited about it. I'm just nervous about catching COVID or something else. I'm real excited, y'all. Like, look at the cloud and stuff. That's where the sun is right now. That is being so kind not to shine upon me because I don't like the day star. It burns us precious. So I've already yammered at y'all at 11 minutes. I just thought I would give you a quick update. Abilify is doing fantastic. I'm incredibly happy. I do have my moments. Oh, there it is. Speak of the day star. It just descended upon me, which is why I sit this way, because the other way it's directly in my face meets. So I thought I would just give you a small update and let you know that I'm thinking about you. I appreciate everybody who wrote me back on that last video. That last video was so hard to post. I have lost 4 pounds, but it's water weight. You know, the first like 10 is water weight. So essentially it's just water weight. But any weight down is better than none, right? Better than none. And I saw Top Gun. I went to a movie theater. Yes, I did mask the entire time. I didn't eat anything. And then I shoved my straw in between the mask and the mask and in my mouth. So I was able to have something to drink, but I wasn't really that interested because I was busy crying the whole time. If Tom Cruise is not your cup of tea, then this is not the movie for you. Even though he is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, like, the movie itself was nostalgic. It was a fantastic movie. I swear to God, I thought my brain played a trick on me. I thought I was somebody walking over here, and I was like, people know, it's too peoply out here, and nobody's even out here yet. So I just thought I would tell you guys that, I went and saw a movie. I saw the premiere before it was actually even out, and it was fantastic, and I loved it so much, and I had such a great time. It was me and Evelyn. My friend Claire, who's down here, who had some surgery done, she was going to go with her sister, and her sister didn't get in on time. Her flight didn't come in on time. So she asked us if we wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, that'd be great. And what a wonderful present. That was amazing. I've never been to a premiere before, and that was just, it was awesome. It was just awesome. I really appreciated it. I had a blast. I wore a very cute dress. So if you're interested in seeing what I wore to lunch and what I wore that day to my date with Evelyn, it is on Instagram and Facebook. So if nobody told you that you are loved today, let me be the first to tell you, I love you. I do. I love you. If nobody told you today that you are unique and special and amazing, you are a unique, special, amazing, fantastic person. I don't care who says anything different. Do not believe them. You believe me instead, because I know what I'm talking about. If nobody told you today that you would be missed, I would miss you. I miss you all when I'm not here. I'm sorry I've been so absent. I'm sorry I've been unable to make videos for so long. I just don't think anybody understood what I was going through, and I did not want to use this as you know, I didn't want to use this as my therapist when I already have two of them. So when my legs are falling asleep because of the way I'm sitting. Um, if nobody told you that you're needed, I need you. I want you here. I appreciate you. So just know that you're important to somebody. You're important to me. Excuse me. I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces, and I do hope that you're having a wonderful day, no matter where the hell you just happen to be. And drink your water. I love you. Bye.